The OMAD weight loss struggle is real. Plateauing on one meal a day does not feel good. Does not feel good. Heck, you know what's even worse? Gaining weight on one meal a day when you just ate 1,000 calories the day before. I'm having a moment, another moment, because I did not like what I saw on the scale this morning. But to be honest, this isn't my true weigh-in. My true weigh-in is right before I break my fast. And I'm weighing myself twice a day just to get some data right now because my coach, Cole Robinson, told me to do so. But Cole says the weight that counts is the weight that you take right before you break your fast. I will do a how-to video on how to break a OMAD plateau once I figure out how to break my plateau. So I'm just documenting some emotions right now because I've got really upset. I'm putting in my all with everything. I'm putting in my all with healing from this car accident. I'm putting in my all with my weight loss journey. I'm putting in my all with trying to heal myself from trauma. And I'm putting my all into YouTube, and yet I just feel like I'm giving all of myself, but nothing is enough. Nothing is enough. This is probably a trauma response, but it's freaking hard to get through because I know if you are on a weight loss journey and you're trying to lose weight and these emotions get in the way, this is the point where people break and start to binge eat. This is the point where people break and say, I'm going to say, screw it. I'm just gonna have that alcohol, or I'm just gonna have that meal, and I'm just gonna have a weekend where I'm just gonna eat like crap because I worked so hard for the past 4 months and the scale isn't moving. Don't do that to yourself. Stick it through. The biggest mistake we make is that we want to rush the process. And yes, I am rushing the process right now because I am in a very stressful situation. I'm in a relationship that I want to leave. I'm not even in a relationship. It's been years. It's been tough. When you have someone who you love and they tell you, I don't love him anymore. That's the sad part. I stopped loving him years ago. I can't even be intimate with him. When a woman has to drink to be intimate with their partner, this has been going on for years, that's a problem. Or has to be intoxicated to, maybe has to get a little high. I smoke cannabis, I don't smoke it anymore. But when she has to do that to get intimate to her partner, there's no bond there. When I did love him, he would tell me, hey, go to therapy. I did that. Go get a job. I did that. Lose some weight after I gained a bunch of weight. I did that. Work on yourself. I did that. I did all of these things. Show up for the house. Clean the house more. I did that. Make sure dinner's prepared. Things fell apart as I got sick. Quick background story. I gave birth in 2014 to my son at 25 years old. I had an injury and doctors did not realize that when a woman presents sciatica-like pain, so chronic back pain and hip pain that radiates down their leg, that it's not their spine. It is their pelvic floor. And I was in excruciating pain for months, for years, actually, years on straight. I remember just not being able to lie down without chronic pain, not being able to sit up without chronic pain. I couldn't do anything without chronic pain, and I just sucked it up because I had a newborn that needed me as a mother. So there's the background story there. So going through all that, my health and mental health deteriorate, and that's why I ballooned to almost 300 pounds. So I fixed myself. I fought for myself. I fought so hard to figure out this injury. I kept going back to doctors, and finally I got an answer from a physiatrist who figured out it was my pelvic floor, and I got the help I needed, and then weight loss started happening. So when you have a partner telling you to do all these things, and then you ask one thing of them, I didn't even ask for a diamond ring. I don't even ask for a lot of money. I just ask, hey, take care of yourself. Maintain your relationships with your friends. Work out. Because his mother always used to tell me that when he did not work out, it made him deteriorate because he's a high energy male that kind of got comatose thanks to antidepressants he was on. Really high doses that really messed up his brain. And it pretty much knocked him down and comatosed him. And just do that, and go to therapy. He resisted therapy for years. He resisted it. We couldn't have gone to couples therapy if he didn't go to therapy because he felt he's a man, he didn't go to therapy. Well, now he's going to therapy, but it's too late. I don't want to be with him. I'm done. It's been the same patterns over and over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna stop drinking. When I met him, he was drinking a lot. Back then when I met him, I was drinking, but I was never one to soothe my emotions with alcohol. I was more of a social drinker to have fun and party, you know, that's the life. And he drank alone. I never drank alone. I was never a person to drink alone. I always drank with somebody. I was a social drinker. And you know, he was at that state. He was at that state long before I met him, but I saw potential in him. And as Stephen Speaks says, you know, women tend to rationalize themselves into a relationship. I would have left if I didn't get pregnant. He was the only man I was careless with. Every man before him, I wore a condom. But I didn't with him because he said he didn't like them. I don't regret my decision because the best thing to come out of this relationship was my son, and he is the greatest thing to have ever happened to me. But like, all of this relates to weight loss because I'm pushing hard with losing weight because I want to blow up my YouTube channel. I want to blow up my YouTube channel because I want that to be my source of income so I can move out on my own. He's been bashing me about my YouTube channel constantly. Oh, you're not gonna make it. YouTube picks their people. Just negative, negative, negative. Everything I try to do. He wants me to go his route, go a corporate job and be miserable as heck, where the job is ruining his body so much that his spine's deteriorating. So when I see the scale go up, I feel like I'm going to be stuck with where I am. And I don't want to be stuck with where I am. I don't want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be here. I want to move out as soon as possible. So when I see that scale go up, it's like, am I going to be able to do the things I want to do? Am I going to be able to live on my own? You know, I'm not afraid to live on my own. The only thing I'm worried about is my struggle with spending addiction, which is again translating from the binge eating and the overeating. It's all the trauma responses. So now I'm seeing this plateau and I'm very frustrated because, hey, what the hell? I fasted for 24 and a half hours yesterday. The scale should not be going up 2 pounds. Why is it going up 2 pounds? So let's use the rational mind here, Daniella. I looked at my app and I'm ovulating today. Ladies, when you ovulate, you will hold on to water. And with the way my fertile body goes, it's probably holding on a lot of water, expecting me to get pregnant. I ain't getting pregnant. No pregnancy happening here because it's just not gonna happen for me. I don't have anybody to get pregnant with, even though I want a way bigger family than I do have now. So it's frustrating. So I'm just coming on camera here to say, like, if you're going through an OMAD plateau, hang in there. Watch this video. I'm going to figure this out. I messaged Cole this morning freaking out, and he just messaged me and he said something that really like clicked in my head. He literally said, I just made an adjustment the last 2 days. Literally, I made an adjustment 2 days ago to do this real OMAD, this half an hour eating window, 23, 24 hour fasting OMAD. I dropped weight the day before, so I need to just trust the process. He's right, I'm not being patient. I did just change this a couple days ago, so I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna overcome these horrible emotions in hopes to inspire you to overcome whatever the heck you're going through, because I know we are all going through something. And I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna listen to Cole and I'm just gonna do what he says, even though I'm struggling right now. So let's get it done. That last bit was filmed 2 days ago on April 12th. It is now April 14th, and holy macaroni, holy emotions, holy raw real deal. Hey, I've got fault to play in the relationship as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put it all on Mr. Peach. But there's only so much a woman can do in terms of giving patience to someone. There's only so much a person can do to make things work. Well, I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. If I really wanted to make it work, I could, but I'm not. I'm done. And I'm at the point where I'm just like literally not gonna put dependence on any man. I think it's just better that way. That's how my mom existed. Is my mom in the best shape? No, but I learned from her. She didn't depend on a man. So me depending on a man for anything, it just can't happen. It just can't happen. Not at all. Not depending on Mr. Peach. I'm going back into my masculine energy because I need to protect myself. Not going to be emotional, not going to be vulnerable, not going to share my love because I have a lot of love to give. I am such a loving girl. I'm such a loving human being. I just want to give love. But I feel like if I give too much. And if I give too much, it just ends up backfiring me in the end. Anyway, that vlog was a complete joke because literally that day I ended up hitting a lower weight. So I weighed myself too early. I was at 180 pounds in the morning and that's where I freaked out because the day before I was sitting at 178 pounds and I'm like, why the hell am I 180 pounds after the first day or first couple days of OMAD and I ate 1,000 and I was starving all day? That didn't feel good. And it didn't feel good because of everything I tied it into and everything going on in my life right now. So that was pretty interesting. I'm just looking at my weight log. That was pretty interesting. On this weight loss journey, I did this on my own and I need to depend on myself again. I need to get the voices of everyone out of my head and I need to depend on me. Life is better when I depend on myself. I got through the hard times on my own. I got through the times when I would get punished for being injured. I honestly feel like I am getting resented by my partner, who's not my partner, for getting injured. I feel like there's resentment there. That I couldn't be the person he wanted me to be because I got injured. Like, there's a lot of resentment there. But I figured it out on my own, and I'm going to continue to figure this out on my own. And there are women out there doing it out there on their own and figuring it out on their own. So, at the end of the day, my happiness is everything. Anyway, I ended up going to the gym that day, and it was like, you know, the scale went back down that day. I went from 177.4 pounds to 176 pounds, so everything is a-okay. I gotta weigh myself today, but you know, we're moving in the right direction. So I'm going to trust the voice within. I'm going to lean on myself and lean on God and take away all dependency on anything that's in the flesh. Because at the end of the day, humans are self-interested souls. Humans only care for themselves. What I'm doing here, you know, doing all these videos for Cole and all that, yeah, he's helping me, but it's all about him helping himself. That's what it comes down to. It's him helping himself. And once I reach the goal weight and he has my pictures, it's like, oh, he's done. I'm not gonna even depend. I've been depending on him way too much emotionally. I gotta cut that shit out. Cut it out. Because A, I don't even know the man. I never met him. B, he wanted to say he wanted to meet me, then he turned that around. So he clearly sees something in me that he doesn't like. C, I just have issues with men, period. So we are going back to masculine energy. We are gonna halt on the personal vlogs right now because personally, I'm a hot mess and I don't feel comfortable sharing that hot mess right now. So, you know what, we'll just do like more how-to videos. If you have any questions, like I'll just do more instructional videos. I'll definitely do more OMAD vlogs, just sticking to talking about like the food I eat and what have you. But we're gonna halt on the personal stuff. We're gonna halt on the snake diet diary stuff. We're gonna halt on that until I figure things out. I just want to put my energy into serving you guys, putting my energy into helping you guys, because at the end of the day, when I do that, it helps myself out. To help people figure out this weight loss thing and this emotional thing, because it's damn hard and no one gave us an instructional book. Thank you for being here. If you made it this far into the video, just drop in a book emoji. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.